Hello everybody, welcome to Jim Will Shave. Weekend shave. Well, I say weekend, so I've got half a weekend, I've got one day off. So I'm in tomorrow, just a one-day job. And I'm actually getting back home at the end of the day. So, oops, I'll just sort things out here. Everything's gone a bit skew, a bit wobbly, bit wibbly wobbly. Okay, continuing with the Stirling September. And this is my last set of Stirling, by the way. I do have some samples knocking around, but I don't really, unless I've got the splash, it's just not going to be Stirling September. So up to now, this is my last Stirling. And that is, finally got it, yes, Barbershop. Already lathered up in the super duper size lava bowl. There's the 4. Now, once again, Stirling have done it. You pick up the name, read the name of a scent like Tangerine or Haverford, and what it says on the tin is what you get. Now that's a little different with Barbershop because everybody does have their own idea of a Barbershop scent. But to me, this is Barbershop. It reminds me a bit of the Canadian soap, Highland Springs Soap Company, their Barbershop. Very, very similar to that. It's not as strong as I would have liked. I thought it would have been a stronger scent from the book. But I'm only giving it about a 3, maybe at the very max, 3.5 from the book. The aftershave splash, however, different story. Okay, so we're all lathered up in a super duper size lava bowl. And the brush is my DS Cosmetics Black Marble synthetic brush. Got a nice, shiny, drippy wet lava here. So there we go. There's the lava. Loaded up for about 30 seconds on a wet brush. Into the bowl. And to my usual trick, just dip the tips of the brush, work it in, dip the tips of the brush, work it in, until I can feel no resistance in the bowl. I.e. you don't feel the soap dragging the tips of the brush, just until the tips of the brush glide around the bowl. That's the way I love it. Razor from Canada, Gamechanger, GC84. That means 0.84mm blade gap. Stainless steel razor, very, very tongue-tied. I just want to say it's cheap. It's not cheap, it's a reasonably priced razor, good quality razor. And when I say cheap, I don't need to think cheap and nasty, because that it certainly is not. And in there I've got the book here somewhere, from India, RK blade. But this RK blade, it's on its second use. That's rare for me to I'm starting to just use blades once now, actually, because I've got so many blades here. And if I start using them multiple times, well, when I die, somebody's going to be left with a large DE razor blade collection. Okay, so that's the whiskers wet, and we're on. Yeah, when it's lathered, scent does pick up slightly. Yeah, but this is another one of those Stirling scents that I've always wanted, but because of a lack of storage space, I've never pulled the trigger. But it's only the fact that it's Stirling September, I thought, well, go on, let's add them, why not? Yeah, the temperature's just starting to drop a little here in northeast England. So heating's actually on. Bit of a bugger heating for me, because my heating, it's storage heaters. So even though I can be away from home for 10 days, I have to leave the storage heaters on. So quite a waste of electricity really, but what can you do? What can you do? If only there was a way of setting them up so they didn't start storing the heat until I was due home. But even if there was a way of setting up to do that, I'd cock it up. I'm useless. It's like timer switches, stuff like that. I can't rely on them because I just cock things up. Okay, in we go. Gamechanger from Canada. Arcade blade from India on its second and final use. I find this to be a very smooth razor. I don't find this to be aggressive at all. But if you were supposed to put a label, I'd probably say mid-aggression. This blade is actually tugging a little bit on the moustache. And it's only on its second use. I only selected it because it comes in a green tuck and I was going to include it in the shave of the day pick, which I never did. Push for time again, even setting up a thumbnail shot. Nice and smooth on the cheeks there. No problem whatsoever there. And quite a good audio feedback. This Gamechanger, it's in my top 11 of 2022. And I don't use it anywhere near enough. I could use this razor daily without any problem. Could be a daily shaver. And in fact, a lot of people do use it for that. Just when you have my problem, you have a collection of razors, you know the score. Too much choice. Yeah, what are you talking about, Jim? Too much choice. Very nice. Yeah, so it's early to bed. He says at 9:20 and I've still got a head shave to do. Because I'm out early doors in the morning. Got to drive down from Northumberland to Scarborough. Pick up a group of people from a hotel at Scarborough and take them out to Whitby and Gothland up on the North Yorkshire moors. Whitby, of course, famous as the inspiration for Bram Stoker when he wrote his Dracula novel. He was actually in Whitby at the time, so it's quite a place for goths. Goths like to hang around there, huh? Several spiders running around my bathroom. That's because my bathroom spends most of its time empty. I'll take myself a cleaner. When I get home from working away, it's straight away, everything in the washing machine, ironed. So I don't have a lot of time for much else. Even the old shaving sometimes has to take a back seat. You probably noticed my videos, there's not a lot of prep goes on. Nice coverage from Stirling soap here. Nice lather. Rightio. Across the grain. Just wondering if I could get away with a head shave using this razor. And the sound of scraping burnt toast there. And the razor gliding beautifully. Beautifully. I know I'm not putting as many videos out at the moment due to obviously work commitments. I'll try and get better. But I know my subscriber rate's dropped a tad because of it. But work and personal commitments has to come first, doesn't it, really? Whoa, listen to that go. See, that was just a little stretch of the skin, just stretch that skin a little. So much easier to get the stubble. Of course, that's the principle behind straight razor shaving. The old stretch. Actually applying a little pressure to the razor here. Now, I'm not saying you should do that. I'm just feeling very confident with it. Famous last words, eh? We might see some claret now. Job's a good one. I'd forgotten what the audio feedback was like off this razor, to tell you the truth. It's quite good, isn't it? If you like that type of thing. I do. I like a bit of audio feedback off a razor. There's not a lot left on those chops, fellas. Not a lot left on these chops at all. See, everybody has one of those posh bottles, me. About 20 pence worth. No posh stuff here. Well, when it comes to lava bowls and water sprayers anyway. This Deus Cosmetic Synth, I don't think it's the best brush I've ever used with the Stirling. I was going to use a Badger, to be honest, but say time wise I've not got a lot of, so even leaving a Badger to soak would have been I like to soak a Badger brush for about 20 minutes at least, unless I'm using a cream. Then you get away with 7 minutes, I find. So I'll put a little bit more moisture into this. Dip the tips, that quarter. Dip the tips of that quarter. Dip the tips for that quarter, and I'll spread that around. Livens things up just a tad. Stop singing, Jim. Because you can't. You'll end up sounding like that silky smooth guy. I'm sure he gets drunk before he records Jay, you know. Okay. Against the grain. As you can hear, still picking up air. Riding the cap into the cheek. What's riding the cap? That is. Using a razor upside down. Most efficient way of going against the grain, I find. With a DE. Wasn't that a strange thing? With the grain on the moustache, I felt this blade was tugging a little, it was struggling. But against the grain, piece of cake, it's just gliding. I was expecting quite a lot of resistance there. It is surprising. Okay. Good. This is wearing prongs or a wee bit. But not on this occasion. Don't speak too soon, soft lad. Right in the slickness, right in the slickness. Okay, it's not working as quick as I'd like there, but we've got there. As you can hear, quite a bit of stubble coming off here. Right, I do believe that's the job done. Go down for the rinse. And the towel off. Feels good, feels good. That's just with the towel. Superb, absolutely superb finish. BBS all over the neck, chin, muzzy, cheeks. Perfect shave. Not a drop of claret. Okay, matching aftershave splash. Now this stuff. Scent out of this, off the aftershave splash. 6.5. I've got 2 bottles of this, so I can be quite liberal with it. 2 bottles by accident. And there's a tingle, slight tingle, not a lot at all. Isn't that gorgeous? Smell that. Proper barbershop scent. That's what I class as a barbershop. Say barbershop, very subjective. It means different things to different people. I just hope that scent lasts a good couple of hours. But hey, it's an aftershave, it's not a cologne or an EDT. So you know it's not going to last forever, don't you? It's there to sterilise the skin. It'll make you feel good at the same time. So that, my friends, is that. Okay, I'll have a look around, see if we've got any more Stirling samples or whatever, but up to now, that's my last shave of Stirling September. Well, last Stirling shave. Okay, so recap. Soap, Barbershop from Stirling. Razor, Gamechanger 84 from Canada, stainless steel razor. In there, the arcade blade from India on its second and final use. Lather up in my super duper sized ceramic lava bowl from the Exec Shaving Company. The brush was the DS Cosmetics Black Marble Synthetic, and that was all finished off with the matching aftershave splash. There we have it, there we have it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for recent subscriptions, likes. I appreciate you all. You all stay safe now. I'll see you further down the line. Bye bye guys. Have a good week ahead.